Alright, hello everyone, welcome to today's class. So today we are going to be looking at questions on conic sections. So these are revision questions we are going to be taking. So this is one of the questions, so we'll be taking many questions in this video on conic section. So now we have that putting the conics in standard form, determine the type of each conic, find the coordinates of the center or vertex of the conics as applicable. So the first question is to determine the type of the conic, and also we are to find the center or the vertex of that conics. So now the first equation is given as this. So this is an equation that represents one of the conics. Remember, in the conics section, we have the ellipse, we have the parabola, and we have the hyperbola. So we want to know which of these is ellipse, which of these is hyperbola, and which of these is parabola. And also to find the vertex and the center as applicable. So here we look at the first question. We have 4x squared plus 3y squared minus 16x plus 6y plus 7 equal to 0. Now we are going to do a little mathematics, group all the x together. So we'll be having 4x squared minus 16x, then we have plus 3y squared, then plus 6y. I want to move the 7 over to this place, it becomes minus 7. So here we can see that for the x part, we can factor out the 4 out, so that we have 4, here will be x squared, and here will be minus 4x. And here we want to factor out the coefficient 3, so 3 will be out. We have y squared, and here will be plus 2y equal to minus 7. So at this point, we are going to be applying the completing the square method. So we want to complete this square. The simple way of doing this, completing the square, we are going to take it gradually. So we account on both sides. So this 4 here, I'll have 4 of this. When we square this, we got 4. So I have, okay, let's write minus 2 all squared, then plus, here will give us 3, and we'll be having, if you square this, you'll be having 1 squared. So in the simplification of this, if we factorize this will give us 4x minus 2, then plus 3, here will give us y plus what? Plus 1 equal to, we have minus 7, here will be plus 4, minus 2 squared is 4, plus 3, 1 squared is what? Is 1. So we have this. So now you can see that this is 4x minus 2 plus 3y plus 1 is equal to, so this is 3 plus 16, 4 times 4 is 16, 16 plus 3 is 19. So we have minus 7 plus 19, which will give us plus 12. So we have plus 12. So here I want to divide through by 12. So if I divide through by 12, I will divide here by 12, and I will also divide here by what? 12. So the idea is to make sure that the value we have here will be 1. So 12 divided by 12 is what? Is 1. Now we can also see from here that I can write this as x minus 2, then 4 can go into 12, which is 3, and we have plus y plus 1. 3 can go into 12, which is 4, so we have over 4 equal to what? 1. So here we have x minus 2 over 3 plus y plus 1 over 4 equal to what? 1. So this is a typical ellipse. So this is in the standard form of what? An ellipse. So the ellipse has a standard form, which is x all over a squared plus we have y squared all over b squared equal to 1. So this is the standard form of an ellipse. So yeah, when we have to put the square here, please. So after the factorization, we have squared and what? And squared. So that when you multiply this back, you'll be getting this equation. So now, you can see when you compare these two, you have this to be equal to this. So this is the ellipse. So we have the ellipse. So in that case, you can see that this point 2 and 1 gives us the center of the ellipse. So the point we can get from here and here is the center of the ellipse. So this is 2, here we change to minus. We have minus 1. Because in the standard form, if we should write this in minor scale, we'll be having x minus h all squared. And here we'll be having small y minus k all squared. So where this and this are the center of the ellipse. So this is how we solve for the center of the ellipse, and this is how we determine the form of the word ellipse. So I will solve the next question, which is II. So this one will be solving it in the next page. So let's solve in the next page. It's II. So we have the equation for II. Let's look at it and know what conic section we are looking at. So here we are going to simplify. Let's group the ones with x as usual. We have 12x squared plus 12x. There is minus 8y squared. That will give us plus 24y equal to 21. So if I factor out 12 here, this will be 12x squared plus x. And here if I factor out, minus 8 here. So we have minus 8. Here will be y squared, and here will be 3y. So which will give us equal to 21. So this is what we have. So in this case, we want to factorize now. So we use the simple way to factorize. So this is what we have to do. I write 12. So like we did in the first question. So here, just pick up your x. Then if I divide the coefficient here with 2, I'll be having 1 all over 2. Then I will square it. I have minus 8. I'll do the same thing. Y is here. I'll pick only y. Then divide here by 2. I'll be having plus 3 over 2. Then I will square it, equal to 21. Now on this side, I'll pick the 12 here. So we have 12. Then square 1 over 2. Then pick the minus 8. And square 3 over 2. So this is how we do it. Now, this is 12x plus 1 over 2 squared minus 8y plus 3 over 2 squared equal to 21. This squared will be 1 over 4. 1 over 4 into 12 is 3. So we have plus 3. Here will be 9 over 4. 4 into 8 is 2. Minus 2 times 9 will give us minus 18. So we have minus 18 here. So this is now 21 plus 3 will give us 24. So 24 minus 18 will give us 6. So that's 6. So we have 6. So this will be 12x plus this minus 8, y plus 3 over 2 squared is equal to what? 6. So we have this now. Now we can divide through by 6. I'll divide here by 6. Divide here by what? By 6. So 6 will go into 6, we have 1. Here you can see that 12 here, 6 into 12 is 2. Here will be 1. And what can go here is 4. 2 into 4 is 2 into 8 is 4. 2 into 6 is what? Is 3. So here will give us 1. So this 2 here can come over to the denominator. So we have x plus 1 over 2 squared. So we have over 1. Then this 2 will come as 1 over 2 here. then we have minus, we have y plus 3 over 2 all squared, all divided by 3. So this 4 will also come down. It will be 3 over what? Over 4. So everything equal to 1. So this gives us an equation, and this equation is the equation that is in the form. So if you compare these two, you see that they are similar. So this is a typical hyperbola equation. So this is an hyperbola equation. The standard form of the hyperbola equation is this. So this is an hyperbola. So this equation here represents the equation of what? A hyperbola. So now we can see that the center of this hyperbola is gotten from these 2 points. So the center here will be, center is, we use minus of 1 over 2, comma, and we have minus of 3 over 2. So why is it minus? Because from the minus scale we have x minus h, and here we have y minus k all squared. So you can see that the formula already have a minus. So when you compare in it, the center will be what? A minus of those values. So that is how we get the center of the hyperbola. So we have seen it, that this is a hyperbola. So let us solve the third one and see what equation it is. So here we are given 4y squared minus 3x minus 8y plus 10 equal to what? 0. So we can see that in arrangements we have the values that is y here will come together. So this is 4y squared minus 8y. So which we have minus 3x, and this is plus 10, which the plus 10 will move over to this place. It becomes minus 10. So here we can group these two and factor out, so that if I factor out 4, I'll have y squared, then minus 4 is out, 2 remain, 2y, then minus 3x equal to minus 10. So if we complete the square of this particular one, so we can't complete the square for this because it's only this form we have, unlike the one we are solving. So we can only complete for this one. So in this case, we use the same way we've been solving. This is pick only y, divide by 2, you have minus 1 all squared, minus 3x plus equal to minus 10. Now we account for this plus 4, and we also account on minus 1 all squared. So that is it. Now this will give us 4y minus 1 all squared equal to 3x, minus 3x. Here will be minus 10, and here is 1. 1 times this is 4. So minus 10 plus 4 is minus 6. So we have a minus 6 there. So we want to move this one over to this place, so that we'll be having 4y minus 1 squared minus 3. Okay, so we have moved it over. We have minus 6 plus what? Plus 3x. So with this, we can see from here we have that if we should look at this, you can see that you can factor out 3 here, or we can just do a little rearrangement. So we have 3x minus 6, and here is 4y minus 1 squared. So if you factor out the 3 is out, so x will remain. Then we have minus what? Minus 2. And here is 4y minus 1 all squared. So I want to divide through by 4, so that I'll be having y minus 1 all squared is equal to, so if you divide by 4, the 4 will come over to this place. You have 3 over 4 x minus what? Minus 2. So this equation is in the form y squared equal to 4ax. So this is a typical parabola world standard. So this is a parabola. So in this parabola, we can get vertex for a parabola rather than the center. So the answer we'll be looking for is the vertex of the parabola. So the vertex of the parabola is given as minus h comma minus k. So which you can see from here that this is v. So h is this. So sorry, this is your h. So in general form, let's rewrite this so that we can see it very well. So we have y minus k all squared equal to 4a. Then x is now x minus h. So the h always go with x and k always go with y. So in that case, so this is where the h is. So h is 2. But since we are looking at h minus h will be corresponding to this, which h is equal to minus h is equal to 2, comma, and minus k will be corresponding to this, which means that we'll be having 1. So that means the vertex is 2, 1. So you have seen this is a parabola and you saw the way we solve it. So in the next video, we are going to solve to get the focus, the asymptotes, the directrix, and other parameters that are required in the Conics section. So see you in the next video. Thank you.